morning, students. Tomorrow, in previous videos, we will studied about substance. There are two types of substance, pure and impure substance. Now we already discussed about pure substance and kinds of pure substance. Now today we will discuss about impure substance. There are two types of impure substance. One type of impure substance, one is mixture, and in that there are two kinds of mixture. One is homogeneous mixture and second is heterogeneous mixture. We already discussed about difference between homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. So we will continue with our topic. We didn't study about the properties of homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture in previous lecture. So we will start our topic in this video with homogeneous and heterogeneous properties. So start. First, our homogeneous mixture. We already know about what is homogeneous mixture. A solution which has a mixture which has only single phase. Example, salt water. If we add salt in a water, we only see a water, not a salt. So it is a single phase, and that is homogeneous mixture. In homogeneous mixture is one type, that is true solution. An example of true solution is salt solution. So what was the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous, and their properties was, first it is size. The size of homogeneous mixture is 0.121 nanometer. All the particles of homogeneous mixture is between 0.1 to 1 nm, and particles do not settle down. In homogeneous mixture, particle is not settled down, it always moving in the solution, and the components cannot be separated by filtration process. In homogeneous mixture, solution is not be separated by filtration method, and homogeneous mixtures do not scatter light. Means if we take a homogeneous mixture, then we pass the light through that mixture, it fully pass it, so it didn't scatter the light in any direction. These are the properties of homogeneous mixture. Now heterogeneous mixture. What is heterogeneous mixture? A mixture which have two or more phases, that is heterogeneous mixture. Now heterogeneous mixtures are two types, colloidal solution and suspension solution. So we will discuss difference between colloidal solution and suspension solution. These both are heterogeneous mixture, and colloidal solution and suspension solutions are closely related to each other, but only few properties are there that differentiate these two solutions. So we are going to discuss that topic. Now colloidal solution. The example of colloidal solution is milk and mud water. So milk, if we see a milk, there are so many particles in milk, like milk protein, milk fat, milk sugar, that is called lactose, water. These all are the phases of milk. That's why it is a heterogeneous mixture. Now size. The size of particle of milk was 1 to 100 nm. That it is between 1 to 100 nm. Nm means nanometer. It settles down on centrifugation. We will discuss it in our next topic, but I will give you some idea what is centrifugation. When we spin the milk, the all particles of milk slowly settle down. That is called centrifugation process. Now From that process we will settle the colloidal solution. The component can be separated by filtration. This is also in colloidal solution also, the separation of component is not be done by filtration process. Scatter light, yeah. In true solution light do not scatter, but in colloidal solution light will scatter by tidal effect. Okay, now so we will show there are some few properties that are similar to true solution. So it looks like homogeneous, but colloidal solution is not a homogeneous, it only appears like homogeneous, but it is heterogeneous mixture. Now our second topic, heterogeneous, kind of heterogeneous, that is suspension. What is suspension? Some similar properties like colloidal solution, but the size of the suspension was approximately bigger than the size of colloidal solution. So you see the example of suspension is sand water, and the size is over 1000 nanometer, means it is so much bigger than the size of colloidal solution. It is settled down due to gravity, means by its own it only we will stir the sand water slightly, slowly the whole sand was settled down at the bottom of the container by its own due to gravity. Okay, now the component can be separated by filtration. In true solution and colloidal solution the separation of component is not done by filtration, but in suspension we will separate the component by filtration process easily. It also scatter light like colloidal solution, and it is a purely heterogeneous mixture. Now we are going to study when two solutions are mixed, so what we get and in which type of solution we will get. If we will mix solid with solid, then which type of solution we get. So we will going to study about that topic. Particle mixed plus medium means of which particle, of which state of matter we are going to mix in which medium, in which state of medium, and what type of colloidal we will get. We are going to discuss that. Means in true solution, when solute and solvent, in true solution solute and solvents are mixing. In colloidal solution dispersed phase are mixed with dispersing medium, dispersed phase are mixed with dispersing medium, that is colloidal solution. And in suspension suspended particles mix with medium, that is called suspension. So we are going to study our second topic, that is dispersed phase plus dispersing medium, and what type of colloids we will get. See here, this is our dispersed phase. Okay, there are 8 phases in colloidal solution. If we add solid, as here S represents solid, L represent liquid, G represent gas. If we add solid with solid, then we will got solid sol. Which type of colloid we will get? Solid sol. When we add solid as a dispersed phase and we take dispersing medium also solid, then which type of colloids we will get? Solid sol. An example of solid sol is gemstone. Gemstone is the example of solid sol. Now when we take dispersed phase as solid but dispersing medium is liquid, then we get sol. Which type of colloid? Sol. And the example of sol is mud. When we take a mud, what happens? The solid particles of soil and water we are getting, right, in mud. So what is solid particle? That is solid, and water is liquid, and they both will join, then give us that type of solution we will say sol. An example of sol is mud. Then again the dispersed phase was solid, but the dispersing medium we will change, and it will take gas. If we will take dispersing medium gas and dispersed phase solid, then the type of colloid we will get, that is aerosol. And the example of aerosol is smoke, right? So many particles was be there in smoke, and it is in a form of gas. So that is the example of aerosol. Now we will change the dispersed phase now, and we will take liquid as a dispersed phase. And if we will take dispersing medium solid, then liquid plus solid we will get gel. And the example of gel is all of us eat already jelly. It is like a solid and liquid both. But if we take again as a dispersed phase liquid, but dispersing medium here we will take liquid, so what we will get? Which type of colloid? Emulsion. And what was the example of emulsion? Is milk. In milk, I already told you, milk is an heterogeneous mixture. In milk fat, milk protein, milk sugar, that is called lactose, water, these all type of liquids things are present in a milk. So it is an example of liquid that is called emulsion. So here we will take again liquid, but dispersing medium change, and here we will take gas, then liquid plus gas. What we take? What was the type of colloid? Aerosol. What is that? Again aerosol. Here solid plus gas also aerosol, and liquid plus gas also aerosol. But here it is in a form of mud, but here it is in a form of fog, cloud. In fog, that is all full of gas, but some droplets of waters are present in a fog and in a cloud. So that is the example of aerosol of liquid gas, not solid gas. Okay. Now we will change our dispersed phase, that is gas, and dispersing medium is solid. So it gives us which type of colloid? Form. That way, example of sponge. Okay, all of you hear about sponge. We are playing with the mini ball. That is an also example of sponge, and it is which type of colloid? Form. And last, gas and dispersing medium was liquid. Now again we will get form, but what was the difference between in this form, gas solid and gas liquid? In gas solid we will get sponge in a solid form, but in a gas liquid form we will, the example that is shaving cream that we are using, men are using for shaving their beards. So these are the topics that we today studied. In our next class we will continue our chapter.